Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for spending your time watching my video today. This is your host, ID Jester, and as you can see, we are going to talk about Divinity 2. This is the Developer's Cut Edition that you can purchase on Steam. I am a big action adventure role-playing game guy. I love these kinds of games. I've always wanted to look into Divinity 2 and check it out. I've always thought, man, it looks so good and everything, but unfortunately it only has like a Metacritic score of like 62. I've seen some reviews as low as like 4.3 out of 10, and so it's always kind of turned me off, and I finally decided to break down and get this game and check it out and see what it was like. And so far I have been pretty impressed with it. So let's resume the game here. I've got a little save game. This is the world. It is not like state-of-the-art graphics, but I would say I rather enjoy the graphics. They're not bad at all. Attention to detail is nice. You got flowers growing. You got stuff on the tombstones here. The detail in people's armors and clothing are really nice. Very nice graphics. I've been thoroughly impressed. Now, if you look at the mountains in the way off, they're kind of just planned, but that could just be, you know, fog or whatever. But I like games that have good attention to detail. And let's go into our church. We're actually on a mission here to go into the church and go in the tomb and kill a guy that's in the tomb. Visually wise, you can see the light coming in through the church here. Windows are really nice. Sound wise, you can tell as I rotate here, the guy actually goes in different speakers, which are really nice. You can interact with the environment. Here's things here, apples and bread. We're going to take all that good stuff. You see guys, they're not just static, they're moving around. You can actually interact and talk with them. I'm actually going to step into the tomb. No, I don't want to do that yet. Hang on. Yes, I knew that was going to happen. I guess we're going to look at killing these guys.
Not yet.
Kill. So here's the combat system. You can actually side strafe. You have different powers down at the bottom here. Sorry, I'm kind of throwing everything at you really quickly, but that's because I forgot there was guys down here, and hit these guys before they come in after me here. I actually have spells I've learned. There's my spell. There we go. Whew. Alright, wipe those guys out. Down at the bottom, red obviously is your health, the blue bar is your mana. Mana energizes all of your different spells. So let's talk about your characters here. When you start the game, you're basically going to be, story-wise, you find out you're a dragon slayer. You go to the town and you have to decide whether you're going to become a warrior, a ranger, or mage. Once you do that, they give you the items and powers associated with that character class. But fortunately, one of the things I do like about this game so far is we go into our character screen. You can see lots of different items here that we've gotten. You can actually, when we look at our, before we do that, you have your vitality, which is your hit points, your spirit, which is your mana, your strength, which determines your melee, dexterity, which determines your range, intelligence, which determines your magic. Not very complex, so really nice, pretty easy to understand. You're going to get points to put into each of these abilities, and then gives you a breakdown of all your different how that affects your character, melee-wise and damage-wise. Skills. One of the things I was saying that I really liked about this is even though I chose a warrior class, I can choose any of the skills that are associated, that I have proper abilities to get. So some of these, you need to be level 6 to get that one. Here you need to be level 10. Here you need to be level 7, etc. But even though I chose a warrior class, I can take magic missile spells. I actually had shot a magic missile a little bit ago during that combat with the skeletons. You can actually summon undead. You can focus in on different kinds of single-handed weapons, dual-handed weapons, sword and shield. So you're not actually locked in. You can build your character any way you want, which is really, really nice. And like I said, you can even spend your skill points to, even though you might be chose the warrior class, you can put a lot of points into intelligence. You have a very high magic, and so you can be a warrior magic user. So it's very nice. Graphically wise, as I had mentioned, attention to detail, really nice. Very good graphics. I've been rather impressed with this so far. Oh, lots of different items you can pick up. The reason I have a bow equipped right now, and even though I'm a melee fighter, is because it's in blue there. It's magic, gives me extra hit points, does extra damage, etc., etc. Instead of just my normal sword. You can oops, didn't mean to pause that. You can interact with the environment here. That is empty. Okay, let's see. Is there anything in here? It's empty. Okay. So we'll come back to you guys later. So our mission here is to go in. Like I was saying earlier, that the Metacritic score wasn't too high. I think the main problem that the reviewers were having was kind of a boring story, and basically the combat was kind of clunkety. As you watch the combat, one of the things is you can't move while you're actually attacking and stuff. So you're kind of locked into place, which takes a little bit to get used to, but it's actually kind of nice because you can't be makes it more, I think, kind of realistic, I guess, is the way I'm kind of putting it. You can jump in this game. You can actually jump and attack. If I had a sword out, let's put a sword in here really quickly. So I can see that. Very nice. Like that. Put my bow back in, because it does extra damage. You can find all sorts of great little items. So far the story is not, I've only maybe played a half hour, 45 minutes or whatever. So I mean, yeah, in the beginning you're learning about what you're doing, going in the town, talking to people, trying to decide if you want to be a mage, a fighter, or a ranger, blah blah blah. And that's kind of, it's just RPG stuff. It's okay, it's not great, it's not very exciting, but once you decide and you get out of that town, you basically whisk off to this town, you talk to some people, you find out that there's this guy in this tomb down here, and that's what I'm doing. And so let's go in and check it out and see if some kind of evil ghost is down in here. So I don't see any ghosts. Oh, now I see a ghost.
Mark me, Dragon Slayer.
Ooh, nice sound too.
I repose here, the spirit of one who was once a slayer. Duel me and emerge victorious. Only then will you be worthy of my regard.
Alright, so I guess we're going to be battling this guy to the death here. Here's more of the combat system. Get off of me. Get out of there. Let's hit magic missile.
Could use a potion right
Oh, and yeah. Great. Alright, so actually what I'm going to do is just fast forward here and load my save of when I had actually defeated that guy. I wanted to defeat him again, just so you could check out part of the story. Once you defeat him, you actually talk and find out he's a dragon slayer, and he's got some information about it and all sorts of good stuff. So even though this is like a little side quest, let's open their chest and see what we got here. All sorts of good stuff. Excellent. Alright, we have some new armor. Can we equip it? Nope, can't equip it yet. But, nice little armor. In fact, when you defeat this guy, he even gives you his special sword. Arden's sword there. So I'd actually had defeated this guy, and I guess as it was another complaint I guess I had heard quite a bit was that the game is extremely hard. Which, you know, if you like your RPG games, it's more strategy, you know, trying to figure out having the right powers equipped. And, you know, I'm kind of newish to this game, so obviously I don't know all the ins and outs of it yet, but I didn't have any problem defeating the guy the first time. That time, not so much, but which is kind of nice because it's different every time. Graphic-wise, excellent attention to detail, very nice. The lighting effect and even the sound, I love the way that ghost had like a little haunting sound to him. Very nice. Little ambience in the floating through the air there. Spell-wise, I was saying I have some special powers. There's my little whirlwind attack, which attacks everybody. And I have I need a target for my magic missile, but hopefully you saw it there. I tried to shoot it during combat there. So yeah, very interesting so far. Very interesting game. It's been quite impressed. The story's been kind of interesting. In most fantasy worlds, you know, dragons are like feared and are very like the most powerful creature ever. In this world, it seems like dragons actually are afraid of you, and maybe that's because I'm a dragon slayer and I've got some special powers or whatever associated with killing dragons. But there's a opening cuts scene where you're like sneaking up on a dragon, or somebody's sneaking up on a dragon, and the dragon hears you and then flies away, and you run out to go after it, but it flies away, gets away before you can get them. So that's kind of interesting. That should bring a lot of interesting parts to the game here. That dragons are actually kind of afraid of you. I don't know much more about this story other than that. And I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I missed, because I like to be kind of thorough about things. So unfortunately I did die. I would have liked to show you some more adventuring with, or talking with that guy. Put our bow back in here. There we go. Like I said, skills and power wise, very nice. You have quite a variety of different things you can do, and they are... Oh, you know what I should have done was... That was probably stupid on my part. I have a health potion. I probably should have... Oops. There we go. Should have probably put it down in there so I could have drunk it. And you can eat food to re-energize yourself and get your hit points back. So a very fantasy-based setting, you know, the typical different parts of your armor gives you different bonuses. You see I've got a blue bow here, I've got a green sword, and I've got a looks like a gold sword there, a special quest item sword. So different level of different kinds of items, kind of Diablo-like-ish. So if you're into loot drops and collecting treasure, definitely very good so far. Lots of different variety. Skill point wise, lots of different ways to build your character. I think I'm actually going to start this game over and choose a different character class just to see how different it is. Because like I said, I've only been maybe 45 minutes to maybe an hour. I don't know if it actually tells you. Lots of good options. I'm actually only recording this at 720. When I tried to record it at 1920 by 1080, it was the file sizes were humongous, so I decided to only record at 720. So hopefully the graphics are showing up well. I am playing on 1920 by 1080 on high quality. I don't know if there's... Ooh, there is an extreme. I guess I could try that, but I'll try that after I'm done recording. Brightness, gameplay, yada yada yada, controls, audio. I did adjust the audio so it wasn't too loud when I was recording. You can check out the world map. Where is the actual... The world map is actually kind of nice looking. Let's see where it is. But it won't show it to me. Oh, here it is. The world map. Duh. Oh, won't show it to me because I'm in a town. Here's the logbook. It shows you all about your different quests, which ones you've completed. So, yep, there's the quests. Here's dialogues when you talk to different people, what they say, what you replied. So if you want to remember what somebody said, very nice. Kills, 4 kills so far, different achievements I've unlocked here. I've leveled up. I finished Farglow, which was the original town that you go to. And let's see what this is. Oh, somebody hit me for 27 damage. No wonder I died. He must have got like a critical hit on me. Skeleton 6 damage on me, 4 damage. I did 8, I did 6, it did 7. So yeah, this guy 27 points of damage. He's pretty tough. Damn, I would have liked it. Oh well. Anyways, let's resume. So far, really nice attention to detail. The story, like I said, has actually been pretty interesting so far. Lots going on. You're learning a lot, talking to people. You find out that, you know, unlike most games, the Dragon Slayers or the Dragon Slayer, blah blah blah. But if I actually rotate my character around and go in the dark here, you can see I've got glowing eyes. There's a reason for that. You lose your memory because of the ritual they perform on you, so you got to kind of relearn things. You also can see undead spirits and such. So, you know, unlike just becoming a Dragon Slayer, there's actually a lot to it. A lot more to it. A lot of different things happen to you. Interface-wise, it's pretty easy to, if you're an action RPGer, just get around and check out different things. Movement-wise, it's pretty fluid. Haven't had any problems with that. This is kind of interesting, though. I checked these earlier and they were empty, but I actually got something in them now. So I don't know if it's a randomly determines that, or if it's maybe you have to fight that guy and kill him. Well, I don't know. So very nice. I'm very impressed with this game. Divinity 2. I know there is...
There you are. Marius informed me he spotted the Dragon Knight.
No, he
but
had.
tell me, did you defeat whoever's ghost was in that tomb?
Lord Aiden will not spook this town inhabitants anymore.
Did you say Arban? You met the ghost of Lord Arban?
I did.
But he was a legendary slayer. He led the attack on the stronghold of Oribus, once one of the mightiest Dragon Knights.
He
After
was.
his retirement, he withdrew into obscurity. No one could have imagined he died here, in this little hamlet. And you have his sword. I'd recognize it anywhere.
He hopes his sword will take active part in Talana's demise. Talana, I think, is like the head dragon. And so what did Marius report? Let's try that
You
one.
have proven you are worthy of the title of Dragon Slayer, and therefore I won't allow you to join us. I foresee great things for you. It would be a shame if they were unrealized because of ill-timed heroics. The dragon memories are too fresh a presence in your psyche. Talana's mind attacks would see your doom.
I suppose you know what's best. I appreciate your concern, but this is an order I simply cannot obey. She is the last of her kind, Commander. How can I be called a Dragon Slayer if I never did what the title describes?
The role of our order shall not diminish, not before Rivellon is free of all her foes, and you know too well our world has far too many. Come now, give me the sword so that Lord
She's
Arban's
going
wish
to take
may
the
yet be
sword.
realized.
Damn it.
And don't be saddened by the events of this day. You will make your name as a hero yet.
Alright, this, I'm glad I actually recorded through this, because this is actually one of the really cool things about this game, is when you complete quests, this little dialog box pops up. And these are the rewards I'm going to get, and I can choose whatever I want up here to add. So if I wanted to add this item, which is a mace, or I can choose this charm, which is going to give me +4 to melee damage, or a potion, or experience, or money. So you have to actually think about, wow, instead of just getting a reward and just throwing it upon you. I really like this. You actually can say, well, you know what, I want to try to level my character up, I need more experience, or wow, I need money so I can buy more items, or wow, I can get this really cool item. It does 4 damage, +1 to intelligence, it's only level 2. I do like this charm, and potion of lesser rejuvenation, rejuvenates mana and hit points over 5 seconds, increases your dexterity by 8, or experience. And that's it. So I get to choose 2 items. So experience and charm. Or do I go with the mace of the fire bat? Fire curse. 9% chance of igniting your enemy on a successful hit, doing 12 damage. Oh, so that if I hit him with that, oh, that's kind of nice too. Damn. Alright, let's give up the experience. We'll take that and that, sure. And so that's what we get. La 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 la. Very nice. I love the little sun coming in. So, you know, graphically wise, not. Oop, autosave. There we go. Alright, so there it is. Divinity 2. Definitely. Check it out. It's on Steam. You can probably buy it at many different sites so far. I will actually do a review of it once I've got a chance to play some more of it. It's a little early into the game before I make any final decisions, but so far graphically wise, not bad. Sound wise, not bad. Combat is a little clunkety. It's a little different than like most action RPG games. But besides that, I've had a lot of fun with this game so far, and I wanted to at least introduce it out there because I know a lot of people probably read the same reviews and such, and were like, no, I'm not wasting my money on that game. But I think it's definitely worth investing a few bucks into it just to try it out. And now you've got a chance to look at it and see it in action. Maybe you can decide for yourself. If you do decide to get it, let me know. Post a comment, or if you've played this game, what you thought of it. There is an expansion, I think it's actually a standalone expansion called the Dragon Knight Saga, something like that. This is just the original Divinity 2 Ergo Arcanis, I believe, something like that. And this is not the Dragon Knight. I think it's a standalone expansion or whatever, but you can pick them both up on Steam for pretty cheap, pretty reasonable, and you can try them out for yourself and see what you think. If you do and you get a chance to play it, let me know. I'd like to hear what other people think of this game out there, and we'll talk at you soon. So thanks so much for stopping in today and watching my video. Hopefully it at least inspired you to say, yes, I want to try this game, or no, I'm not interested. But if you do decide to try it, let me know. Alright, we'll talk to you soon. This is ID Jester, signing off.